Mr. Krabs, can you identify this item?
It's a wet floor sign.
Do you own one?
No, I don't. No, you don't understand. I had to make some tough business decisions, and the sign seemed superfluous.
Guilty.
Is this,
Bill Casey, student at law.
Well, I'm Nick.
So, Nick, what brings you here?
I have a case for you. You're a real lawyer, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on your definition of real, but yeah.
Did you pass the bar?
The one on Main Street? Yeah, every day on my way here. Why?
Okay, well, if you're not too busy, I have a case for you.
Shoot.
Today I have an appeal for cheating on my history essay. Mr. Thompson absolutely hates me, and he says that he put my essay through some AI detector thing, and it came up as 40% AI. I'm gonna get detention.
A classic cheating case. Look, Nick, I'm your Atticus Finch. I'm your Saul Goodman. I'm your Tom Cruise from A Few Good Men. I'll get you out of this. You in?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So now that we have attorney-client privilege, I need to know. Did you cheat?
No.
Well, that's going to make it a lot easier for us.
So, are you gonna be at the appeal day?
Well, yeah, I'd love to, but unfortunately, Principal Garfield does not want me there at all. So you're going to go alone.
What if he says no?
Oh, well, then you hit him with this.
So Nick, what happened with this essay?
I'd like a lawyer.
I don't think a lawyer is necessary.
But it is necessary. I have the right to a lawyer.
I don't think you do.
Page 45 of the student handbook. A student may appeal a detention with the principal acting as a mediator. I call that a trial.
Well, yes, but that's...
The Sixth Amendment. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to the assistance of counsel for his defense. So I think I do have the right to a lawyer. The trial is this Friday.
Sweet.
So, what do we do now?
Well, we'll figure it out.
We don't figure it out.
Well, I haven't really gotten to this part yet. It's fine though. We're in the discovery now.
What's discovery?
It's like this pre-trial procedure where you get evidence from the prosecution.
What?
We get ready to prove that you didn't do it.
You must be the jock's lawyer.
Name's Bill.
Have a seat, Bill. So, why exactly are you doing this, being a student lawyer?
Well, I have the legal knowledge, and I love the challenge.
Do you really have the knowledge?
Yeah, give me a Supreme Court case.
U.S. v. Nixon.
The court limited executive privilege, and Nixon had to hand over the White House tapes.
I guess you're not all talk, Bill.
Is that your yearbook?
Yes, it is. Why is that relevant?
I'd like to subpoena it.
You can't do that. What does my high school yearbook have to do with Nick?
Well, I have the right to subpoena evidence, and that is relevant. So we could either hash it out with Garfield, or we can just skip the legalities and you can just hand it over. Unless you have something to hide.
Fine. Take it.
Wait, there it is. Okay, the website he used, AI Check. It said it was made by a student in our school, Larry Podencrass. Let's subpoena him.
I wonder how bad that thing is. It probably says anything is AI.
Hold that thought.
What's with the yearbook?
Oh, it's Mr. Thompson's old yearbook from when he used to be a student here. I need to know how cliquey this man is.
Clicky?
Yeah, he called you a jock.
Really?
Yeah, and he wasn't using it as a compliment either. My guess is something probably happened to him while he was a student here.
That's weird.
Wait a minute. Charlie Gross. He was 1 year above him. That's our guy.
Do you think he bullied him or something?
Well, let's find out.
That's it.
Let's do it.
Alright. Can I help you?
My name's Bill Casey. I'm a student lawyer. And you're being summoned, Mr. Gross, for the student court.
Huh?
Nick here, my defendant, was accused of cheating by Mr. Thompson. And we think you may know a thing or two about him.
Come in. So what do you want to know about Stan Geek?
Stan Geek?
That's what I called him. Stanley Thompson. Stan Geek.
Can you tell us about your school days with him?
I was your typical jock and he was your typical nerd. I bullied him a lot for being a nerd. Small things, you know? Even wrote Stan Geek on his locker once. Yeah, I mean, we invited him to our high school's 20th reunion in 2020, but all he gave us was this overly dramatic letter. Let me go get it. Right here, I mean, pure drama.
You have to testify. He clearly has an anti-jock bias.
You want me to, like, testify in front of your principal?
Yes.
You know, I don't really feel like confessing to bullying a current teacher at my old high school.
Dude, come on, I thought you were gonna get a detention.
Well, the library's lovely on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. This letter should really be all we need. Thank you, Charlie.
No problem, Bill. One more thing.
Yeah?
When you see Stanley, tell him I'm sorry.
What do I got tomorrow? Google Calendar. Chem homework. Pre-calc homework. Humor paper. That's kind of annoying. Jury duty? Nah! I ain't doing all that, bro. Nah.
That's 9 students. We just need an order.
Alright, got it. Yes?
Do I have to do this?
You don't want to?
No, bro. Obviously not.
Just for that, I'm making you juror number 1.
Like, from 1 to 10, like, I'm the least juror, so I can leave?
It means you're in charge of the entire jury.
What?
Alright, I'm just gonna count here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See you tomorrow morning.
We have 9.
Great. Opening arguments are in here tomorrow at 10.
On the floor now, you know what happens to pick up the debris. I'm all alone now, self-destructing, I wanna find a peace. And I said get your mind right, silly, don't be stupid. Not right, just let those thoughts only be intrusive. Gotta wait a second or maybe a minute, just take a few steps back. Thought it wasn't worth trying to twice, but it just happened like that again. And I try so hard, don't know what to be. With the blindfold on, how you still can't see.
Huh? May the best lawyer win.
Student court is now in session. We're here today to hear the case of Nick. Counsel, are you ready?
Students of the jury, I'm here today to discuss a matter of utmost importance. Academic honesty. The backbone of a successful academic institution, which Nick here has clearly undermined. I intend to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that Nick's work was written with AI and is therefore plagiarized. This type of dishonest behavior is unacceptable at any institution of higher education, and therefore I am seeking a detention as punishment.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I think we've all faced false accusations at some point in our lives, be it a parent, a stranger, or even a teacher. You ate the last cookie, you broke the clock, you hit your sister. It doesn't matter what you say because they're not going to believe you. I mean, it was you. It had to be you. Well, it doesn't have to be this way. Today, I'm here to level the playing field. I'm going to prove to all of you that Nick did not, would not, and could not cheat on his essay. And that sometimes, even teachers can get it wrong.
Please state your full name and occupation.
Larry Ponegras, student.
So, Mr. Pudengrass, what is AI check?
It's a website I coded this year that can detect if an essay was written by AI.
And can you confirm that the screenshot on the projector is from your website?
Yes.
What does the result 40% AI mean here?
It means that about 40% of the document was written with AI.
So what I'm understanding here is that according to your website designed to detect the presence of AI, the document analyzed here shows signs of AI and is therefore plagiarized, correct?
Yes.
I have no further questions.
Bill, you may cross-examine the witness.
Mr. Podengras, are you aware of any false positives in AI check?
None that I know of.
Can we switch this to Exhibit B, please? Mr. Podengras, can you identify the document that was inputted into your website last Wednesday?
The Constitution?
And how much of the Constitution was written with AI?
None.
So, would you say that there are any chances of false positives on AI check?
I believe so.
No further questions. Nick, have you ever used AI to write an assignment for you?
No,
Have you ever gotten detention in high school before?
not once.
So, I'm just going to cut to the chase. Did you cheat on your history essay?
No, I researched it and I wrote it myself.
No further questions.
Nick, I'd like to go back to when you said that you never received a detention in high school. That's true, right?
100%.
But what about middle school? Exhibit C, please. Nick, do you remember why you received a detention on the 9th of January in 2020?
I couldn't tell you that. That was 4 years ago.
Then I'll tell you. 4 years ago, you handed in a math homework where you looked up all of the answers. Absolutely no work was shown.
Okay, objection!
Sustained. Get back to the matter at hand.
So, Nick, have you ever received a detention in your academic career?
Yes.
I have no further questions. I'd like to call one last witness to the stand. Myself.
Dude, he can't do that. Object.
No, it's fine. Trust me, it's fine.
Please state your full name and occupation.
Stanley Thompson, history teacher. Mr. Thompson, how many papers have you graded in your teaching career? Thousands. And when you're reading a student's paper, how do you know when they've cheated? You start to notice patterns. A lack of an individualized writing style and a limited vocabulary can lead an experienced educator to the conclusion that a student's work is not their own. So, as a teacher who always knows how to spot it, did Nick cheat? Yes. No further questions.
Counsel, you may cross-examine the witness.
Mr. Thompson, do you consider yourself to be impartial when you grade?
Of course.
How do you make sure to suspend bias when grading?
Bias does not affect my grading. I always maintain professionalism.
Do you? Exhibit E, please.
On February 9th, 2020, you sent this letter to the Milburn Reunion Committee.
Who gave you that?
You referred to various students as jerks, imbeciles, and scoundrels, and you said you would never attend.
Nah, but me personally.
Did Charlie Gross give you that?
This was only 4 years ago. Could you really say that you're not biased?
Of course. You think I can't separate my personal life from my professional life?
Can you? Or do you just think every student that plays sports is another jock, like Charlie Gross?
Who told you about him?
Are you still mad about it, Stan Geek?
Of course I am! That kid treated me like garbage for 4 straight years. He and all his jock friends. I can't just pretend that the past never happened. Do you expect me to pretend that the past never happened? Do you seriously think he was innocent? Do you think he never cheated? Give me a break.
Is this about...
It's about both of them. Charlie Gross and Nick. Peas in a pod, the two of them. He doesn't even have a clean record. He's been caught cheating before. So yes, I am biased. But I'm biased for a very good reason.
He's cooking for Cocoa Butter, bro. Oh my god.
No further questions.
Jury, You can deliberate now.
All right. I got places to be, and they sure aren't here. We all saw the trial. The checker doesn't work, and the teacher's crazy. I'm glad I never had him. He obviously didn't do it. Anyone disagree? Anyone? Perfect.
Not guilty.
Let's go! Do you have any leads for our next case?
There's Michael with the whole Axe body spray incident.
Yeah, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
There's Sam, accused of showing up late to class. 1 minute late.
Open and shut. Send him a letter.
Stan?
On the floor now, there's no one helping to pick up the debris. I hate you. I'm all alone now. Self-destructing, not wanna find a peace. I hate you. And I said, get your mind right. Silly, don't be stupid. Stop right, just let those thoughts only be intrusive. Gotta wait a second or maybe a minute, just take a few steps back. Thought it wasn't worth trying to twice, but it just happened like that again. And I try so hard, don't know what to be. With the blindfold off the cow, you still can't see. Wish you didn't run too far. I know you regret it. Wish you heard when I said roll with the punches. And I hope you well for the future, but maybe next time. Punch your hole through a wall.